Hi, today I want to talk about self-promotion, selling yourself, bragging, and potentially going over the line and becoming arrogant. We've all interviewed candidates that some of them come across as truthful and humble, and others come across as arrogant. What is the fine line between the two of them? So, a couple of tips here. First thing is, when you're bragging or talking about yourself in an interview, you've got to make sure that it's relevant to the question being asked. Of course, you need to sell yourself, but make sure that you're putting in those I'm great kind of stories at the right place. Make sure the timing is correct. So if they're talking about your accomplishments, obviously that's a great time to talk about what you've done. Keep in mind that you should use as many I's as you do we's. No man is an island. So if you are talking about teamwork, make sure you don't talk just about yourself. It's not only just about you. Talk about as a team what you were able to accomplish. Of course, you have to talk about your contribution within that team, but don't forget using we's when you use your I's. The other thing is, when asked, you need to sell yourself. So why are you great for this job? That's an opening for you to talk about yourself and self-promote right there. And you've got to practice that because it's not easy talking about yourself in an interview. Some people actually really don't do well talking about themselves in an interview, and that is actually the place where that's where you're expected to do it. The other thing is use examples. So don't just say that I'm great at this or I'm great at that. Yes, you're great at this, but here's an example of what I've done to show how this talent that I have. Ask as a summary. Summarize why you would be great for this job. That's another way of talking about your strengths at the end of the interview and leaving the interviewer with a positive image. Now, the most important thing, practice. It is not easy to do. As easy as it sounds, it's not easy to do, to talk about yourself and not go overboard. I'm Don Williams from Sirius Personnel. I can be reached on LinkedIn and on Twitter. Happy selling.